Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City. Speed limit 55, that's more like it. If I hit 60, it's beating on it. People have said, oh, you'll need a transmission cooler. Right. How about 30 going up hills? Just gotta take it easy. You can't stress the parts. Watch these F-150s and Silverado, half tons going by, pulling a trailer twice as big as their vehicle, and they're just beating on it. Why do you beat on your vehicles? Who's gonna fix them when they break? It's like drinking a 44 ounce of soda. Who's gonna take care of you? Yep. There's my steering wheel shake. Shake, shake, shake. I'm gonna order the bushings. I gotta press them in. I went to Amazon. Yeah. And they're 15 bucks each for the bushings. So they have one of these and one of those. I want to make sure I get better quality ones, even though I'll probably keep this car, but I won't drive it that much. I got lots of toys. I got the Mercedes once I get it inspected. And this will pass inspection a lot easier once I change those bushings. Because I won't have to deal with the check engine like crap. Crock of crap and crap of crock. Central Avenue. Where are we going? Why are we going Central Avenue? Oh yeah, it had a mistake. It told me to take the Central Avenue exit. Yeah, it does. I want to go 70 east. This is a bypass. Yep. There we go. I just fixed my turn signal flasher. 70 east bypass, maybe? Huh. Going to Kansas City. There's two Kansases. One in the state of Kansas and one in the state of Missouri, and they're right next to each other. I'm getting my... What? I just take the exit. I just took an exit and I'm getting right back on. Oh, thank you, GPS. Oh, it wants me to go this way. 670 east. Well, I'm going to hang a right. There's nobody around. Well, taking me on a bit of a sightseeing tour, I suppose. 670 east. Why am I going 670 east? I didn't look on Waze. It's got too many buttons. It's too smart. Maybe this is a bypass. I don't know. Whoever watches this, it's too late. I've already done it. It's 12 noon. Kansas City time. I don't know the rest of the words, so you'll have to hum along with me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I should have looked on the map. I don't have a stinking map. Billy has a map. He doesn't use no stinking GPS. He just follows his nose wherever it goes. I guess we're taking the scenic tour. What's the rush? I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Where is this taking me? Right through downtown, probably. Well, once you're here, might as well look around. So what if I get to my destination at 10 o'clock at night? I thought I'd go to Davenport, Iowa, and bypass the toll road and the truck roads. But I didn't, so I made a reservation on Airbnb. Then an hour later, I decided to cancel it. The guy says, I can't cancel it, they'll penalize me, and I can't cancel it myself because I'll have to pay for the room. I said, come on, just PayPal me back the money. Oh, it's not worth it. $37 down the drain. So I sent Airbnb a message. Yeah, right, retiring that Corona is sure shaking and the rocker is sure rusted. I sent Airbnb a message and they said, well, we'll have to bring it to a higher authority. I said, just cancel it. It's an hour after I made the reservation at 7 o'clock in the morning. The guy's got the whole day to find somebody else. Shake, shake, shake. What do we have here? John Deere. Canceled. Made in China. International Harvester Company. Canceled. Yep. Look at those old buildings. Old brick buildings. Someone's pride and joy. One on top of the other. Where are we going? We got the rail yards, we got some big white interesting looking building, whatever that is, with pipes and glass. Oh, eastbound Des Moines. Des Moines. Des Moines. I got my turn signals working again. I popped that fuse. It doesn't like the extra load. Taking it easy, going 40 up the hill, and we're off the throttle because we're not going to beat on this old car. Wait a minute. What did I say? State of Kansas? Sorry. State of Missouri. Welcome to the state of Missouri. Now, 70 east. It would be nice if they had a sign here. They're hidden behind the concrete bridge, concrete overpass. Which way are we going? Goodness crazy. Huh. Wow. Some monster over very good. Should have been an extra sign to verify where we're going. Lots of concrete here. You know there's a shortage of sand in the world for building concrete things? Can you believe it? There's a shortage of sand. Yep. Saudi Arabia should stop selling oil and start selling sand. Look at that old stone building. President's Hotel or something or other. Concrete structure with glass going up right here on the corner of red light and green light, the AT&T building next door. I was going to make a video. Let's see, where are we going? East 70, St. Louis. I was going to make a video when I drove through the neighborhood of Abilene, Kansas, when I left the little hotel. It had an excellent rating. It was alright, but it wasn't excellent. But it was cheap, $44 including tax. Anyhow, I should have made a video. I didn't. I was listening to NPR. Yeah, I'm a liberal Easterner. New Englander. The lawns were all overgrown. Weeds were 2-3 feet high. Junk in the yard. Trash and garbage everywhere. The whole block. Abilene, Kansas. Used to be a fancy booming town 100 years ago, and now it's junk. Please cut the grass. Landlords don't care. Tenants don't care because it's not theirs. Yeah, 70 East. Got to see a little bit of Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. Talking about confusion, they're right beside each other. One between, state line runs between them. Getting my bird switched. Kansas City. And gas was cheap. I paid $2.08 a gallon in Abilene, Kansas. $2.08. They're giving it away. And this thing is getting 18 to 20 miles per gallon. I have the air on now, and it's blowing full blast. Lower the fan speed. My seatbelt's stuck. Come on, let go. Oh well. And sometimes it reduces, but not very often. You lower the fan speed, it just turns off. The compressor still runs, but you get zero fan. Which, when it's hot outside, like it is in Kansas City, Missouri. Everybody's driving like madmen. Cheap gas, $2 a gallon. Who cares? Kansas City, here I come. Talking to the cop last night at the gas station across from the Tornado Alley bowling alley, We were chatting away, blah, 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 blah. Then just as I finished chatting with him, another guy drives up. Oh, my dad used to have 150 Corvairs. And then I got a buddy of mine's got 150 in Indiana. And after sitting there for 40 years, he just got a letter from the town. Are you operating a junkyard without a permit? It's been there for 40 years. What's new? Well, he's in a little town of 300 or something, a couple blocks from the state fair where they do monster truck pulling and they chaw tobacco. Let's see, East 70, maintain your lane, get in the correct lane, don't burn anything up. Rock fuel lines. Yep, there it is. It's rotten. Amazing. $2 a fuel line and I'm all ready to go. Good to go. There's an old postal sorting station. That's where my mail probably got delayed. Freaking box. My cousin had to mail it overnight. FedEx. I said, how much was it? I don't want to look. That's how much it was. And then UPS screwed up and didn't deliver my Centerlink for 2 days. I'm lying in the sun at Dwayne's junkyard, broiling and baking in the thin, mile-high air, waiting for my Centerlink to show up. And it did, and now my steering is much better. It still gets that shimmy from those rear. They call them upper control arms. They're not. They're lower. They're rear control arms. I'm going to remove them when I get back east. Look at those old houses. All the same. Built in the 60s, I suppose. I'm going to press those bushings out, put new bushings in, and then this front end will be perfect. Imagine if you had to bring it to the dealer or some independent repair shop. $1,000. Change the oil, change the transmission fluid. It could use 4 tires. The brakes look good. Needs a serious detailing. The carpets are filthy. I've already cleaned it with some wipes, but there's still debris everywhere. The ashtray was full of freaking cigarettes. The glass was filthy, blah, blah, blah. I'll probably dump the antifreeze. Change the engine oil again. I've already put on 2,300 miles. 4,000 kilometers. I'm not trouble-free. A little problem with the tire on the Corvair. My trailer hitch worked its way loose a tiny bit where it mounts to the Corvair, so I unbolted it, tightened the bolts up, put a bigger, thicker washer on. The washer actually split. I got some really cheap washers, and one of them actually cracked. Luckily, I had a Harbor Freight Flex Head 3/8 ratchet because you can't get in there. It's recessed in a pocket in the trunk. You can't get in there unless you put 10 washers on it. I didn't have 10 washers, but I had a correct ratchet, so I was good to go. Tighten up the bolts so the bracket wouldn't work on the body of the vehicle and eventually crack something and pull through. You gotta be prepared. You gotta check your equipment, check your lights, check this, check that. Make sure you have lots of ice water. Yeah, I drink lots of that on the way, and some, what do they call those, rice crackers, or, got lots of road food. I got some rice cracker snacks, I like the ones that are spicy, but they're salty. Got that salt in them. I got some pistachios, rice cakes, pecans, I got a grinder, I got some peanuts for protein. Road food. I don't eat no stinking choke and puke. Bags of carrots, hummus, salsa. No hamburgers for this boy. If I have one every 5 or 10 years, I'm all set. $2.19 a gallon, and I gotta fill up with some go-go juice because we're on empty. Now we're half full. What the heck is this? Are you gonna merge? No, you're not. You're gonna just match my speed and then, what's going on? They didn't let me in. Person changing lanes has to either increase their speed, like gears to mesh around your area. Increase their speed or decrease their speed, not match your speed with the guy who's driving in the traveled lane beside you. He uses turn signal. Yahoo! Must be just coming from church. Oh, junkyard! Yes, packed full of cars, all plastic fantastics. Used wheels, all-star quality used auto parts. Probably been there 50 years. The ground's probably as clean as could be. Yeah, right. Where are we going? Eastbound, St. Louis. So this bypass was all right. Another junkyard way up on that little ridge. Barely see it. Got good junk. Here's a profitable law firm, Horn Law. There we go. Honk your horn for lawyers. Is there such a thing as a good lawyer? Is there such a thing as a bad lawyer? I think there's more bad lawyers than good lawyers. I hope there's more good doctors than there are good lawyers. There aren't too many good lawyers, let me tell you. That freaking wheel's so annoying, and that's nothing. Sometimes it does this. There's no way to stop it. Tap the brake, let go of the brake, tighten the wheel a bit, it just wobbles and wobbles and wobbles until your speed decreases or increases. Oh yeah, we're getting into the Rust Belt. That Cummins two-wheel drive is pretty wrecked. East 70, Des Moines, Blue Ridge cutoff. Cut off your Blue Ridge, be careful. Raytown, Independence. We're on the road. Missouri Welcome Center, exit 8B. Oh, there's a gas can. I do not run out of gas. When it gets to half, time to fill her up. You don't want to beat on your fuel pump. I let it run down to empty when I first bought it. I didn't know how far it would go. So I ran it down to pretty empty a couple, 3 times. Not good for the fuel pump. Basically swimming in hot fuel, or if there's even fuel in it, is it submerged in that little cup? Who knows? It's got 2 fuel pumps, 2 fuel filters, which I did not change. I ordered 1 fuel filter, but I said, I don't know. And it's not fast. X-Alt. I think he's from Europe somewhere. Maybe a German fellow, Polish, Swedish, I don't know. He was telling me about the acceleration. It's 300 horsepower, 330 foot-pounds of torque. It's a rocket ship. Right. I said 0 to 60 to 15 seconds. He said, pulling a Corvair, that's not too bad. I said, no, that's empty. That's unloaded. This thing is not peppy at all. It's like a tired 6-cylinder, and it's running on all 12 cylinders, but it's not hot like the KC 2015 World Champions. Yes, and that parking lot is full. Are they having a swap meet today? Whoop, there he goes. Right, tailgate. Oh, he uses turn signal. I swear 75% of people do not use their turn signals. Adams Mark Hotel. We stayed at one of those, a big concrete one in Buffalo for the convention in 2007. Wrong location for a Corvair convention. I don't think I'm going this summer. Got too many things on my plate, and I think I'm going to pass on the convention. I'm going to go to the fan belt toss in August. I don't think I'm going to go to the convention. Can't go everywhere. It's in Independence, Missouri. Oh, maybe I'll just go now. I'm a little early. Can't do it all. 15-minute video. Can you handle it? Can you take it? Ms. Hip Chick was just telling me she bought a battery charging purse for her cell phone. I've got a big battery right here, but realistically it's too big. It's a monster size. It takes forever to charge, maybe because I'm not using the original charging cable. Anyway, she bought a charging purse. You put your cell phone in the purse, plug it in, and it charges while it's in your purse, and then you plug your purse into the wall. If it makes her happy. You gotta have a charged cell phone. If you leave your screen at full intensity and you put videos on YouTube, it just sucks your battery. Yep. I've been watching a couple videos on YouTube, not too many. Ratchets and Wrenches has got some good advice. How to rebuild your alternator. Scotty Kilmer, he's fun to watch. But these guys take time to edit their stuff and add little tidbits front and back. I don't have the patience. I got stuff to do. So I apologize for my videos just being recorded and posted. That's it. Solara with a ripped top and a jobber fender that was never even painted. I've never seen one so bad. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City. Oh, look! McDonald's! Yum! Grease burgers stuffed with soy and who knows what else, and my seatbelt is stuck again. Nissan Frontier 4x4 being pulled by a front-engine motorhome. Going to Kansas City. 221 miles to wherever it says to turn. 400 miles to my next destination, which I might stop in Terre Haute, Indiana, Blue Ridge Crossing. Welcome to Walmart, your source of cheap Chinese junk. Yep, that's where the money is. I've got a relative that has napkins produced in China. He sells napkins, and I mean lots of them. Like, would you like 22 million napkins? That's where the money is. Cheap labor and cheap products. He says it goes in the garbage. Who cares what it looks like? 3 seconds and in the garbage. That's what he has manufactured in China. He used to do styrofoam cups and plates. Now it's cheap napkins. Cheap, cheap, cheap. You gotta make money. You make money while you can make money. Everything's going good. My temperature gauge does not budge. Maybe it doesn't work. It's just stuck there on half. My tachometer works. Let's see if I can unlock the torque converter. There we go. I've got no EML lamp except when I ran the battery down twice, because the trunk that has to be closed, not just pushed down but closed. My fuel mileage is 18 to 20, but I'm going slow. I'm speeding now. 55 miles an hour. The sun's right on that digit. Oh, I'm booking 57 going down the hill. Let's get some steering wheel wobble. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Nope. Going downhill, tapping the brake. My steering wheel's not wobbling. I guess it likes Missouri. That's where Fruit Loops is from. Lee's Summit, I think he told me. He's gone. It's memories and videos. Off we go. Done with the beautiful scenery and the long distance between cell service and breakdown. The deserts of eastern Colorado, Arizona, California. On a road trip. Why? Good question. Oh yeah, everybody's bunching up here. Nobody knows how to yield correctly. Just bunch up, jam on the brakes, crowd the person in front of you. Oh boy. It's everywhere. One end of this great nation to the other.